Now, a very astute observation in chat that this is indeed not FC 25, at least not yet. The reason for that being, I am going to be gone for a good portion of next week, so there's really no point in playing too much pro clubs, or pro clubs will play. There's not too much point in playing career mode, because we're just not going to have time to make any sort of substantial progress, whereas with MBA, we've already done a decent amount, right? We've made a decent amount of progress. Chat's been whooping my ass, and I figured why not continue said ass whooping, given that it was already in progress, right? So that is the reason for that. I'll probably still end up playing some FC Pro Clubs, but career mode-wise, I think I got to put a pause on it, especially because I missed the last 2 nights worth of streams because my dog potentially tore her ACL. Which, yes, some people might be happy to know that dogs indeed do have ACLs and human-like knee structure. And, yeah, how's the dog? She's doing okay. She's doing okay. I'll explain the whole situation in a minute. The first situation I need to explain is, for whatever reason, the last time we played this, the full offseason didn't save, which included me drafting Jason Tatum first overall, so I don't know if it's going to give me Jason Tatum again. And, of course, free agency, we discovered that despite this being the Curry era and it being all about the Warriors and can you stop them, they both leave at the end of this first season. It's fucking stupid. But I'm here for it, right? I'm here for it. Screw it. We'll do it. We'll go forward with it and see what happens. So let's go back through this. Obviously, we would have seen all of this previously, including the timeout system change and stuff like that. I just don't know if the draft lottery ends up playing out the same way. It does not. So no Jason Tatum for me. You know what? I'm fine with it. I don't even want him. But yeah, fair enough. For whatever reason, it didn't save, and now I don't even get the first overall pick. It's perfect. I do get the 7th overall pick in this draft, though, and I just want to see what the hell I can do with it, because at this point, what is the point, right? Was there no autosave? Apparently not, Crash. I looked for it, and it wasn't there. So yeah, it cost me Jason Tatum, which is great. Which is great. But yeah, really quickly, now that we know that I got screwed out of Jason Tatum, which is fine. Yeah, basically there is a girl in the neighborhood who walks her dog, and Emmy was outside at the time. She has a run in the front yard. So this dog's walking across the street, and Emmy's running back and forth and going crazy and all hyped up. And for an 11-year-old dog who doesn't realize she's 11, she overdid it and potentially tore her ACL. We're giving it 2 weeks with anti-inflammatory and options and some other things to see if she'll be all right, and if not, surgery. Which we'll see what happens on that front. So yeah, hey, if you're not dropping that sweet Twitch Primer or a YouTube channel member, hey, now's a lovely time to do it, because I have a sneaking suspicion that the $500 emergency vet bill I just paid for 2 days ago probably isn't going to be the last vet bill that I have. So there's that. Anyway, now that I know I'm not getting Jason Tatum, I'm definitely trading the 7th overall pick. It's just a matter of for what and for whomst. And for whomst might, in fact, be Chris Middleton. What costs more in the USA, your teeth or the dog's ACL? Hopefully my teeth. Hopefully dental, because, God, I really don't want to have to be like, well, Emmy, I'm sorry, but it's $8,000 to repair your ACL. You're going to be walking with a limp for the rest of your life. Have fun. Like, that could be the case. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have not been quoted over how expensive said potential dog surgery could be. It's kind of scary, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do what I got to do for my doggo, you know? You know. I cannot believe this didn't save and that I got screwed out of Jason Tatum. But there really isn't any point in me trying to be like, oh, let me sim it multiple times until I get the pick back. So I'll just deal with it. I'm definitely trading this pick, though. I've seen a couple of offers that aren't that bad. I have seen a couple of offers that aren't that bad. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think it's got to be this one with Milwaukee. Future first, but get Chris Middleton now. I think I'm good with that. So that's my didn't get Jason Tatum trade and didn't want to draft Dennis Smith Jr. So let's see. Chats and Nuggets up at number 12. Let's get refamiliarized with what you guys needed, because obviously we just started this era the other day and then kind of discovered its shortcomings. But at point guard, you're pretty much set. Shooting guard, you're pretty much set. Could use another forward. Power forward, you're not that bad because the younger guys, it really was, just a shooting forward or a small forward that you guys needed. Which Jonathan Isaac is there. This era is fucked. It is, quite clearly. Oh, that's right. And last time you guys wanted to draft OG, would anybody like to switch that out for Jonathan Isaac? I mean, there's pretty much no reason not to. So chat's going to win again, given the fact that this time out, Jonathan Isaac ended up being available. All right. It just makes sense to go with Jonathan Isaac at this point. He wasn't there for you guys last time. Bam. No, but you have Nikola Jokic. No. You went for a forward last time. You're going for a forward this time. Deal with it. Deal with it. You went for a forward last time. You're going for a forward this time. No, we're taking Bam this time. No, the fuck you ain't. The fuck you ain't. Oh, let's see. Are there any deals here that make sense for you guys for the second round pick? Chester. There you go. You can get a center. Chester. Every team needs a Chester. Some of these offers are horrific. There you go. There's your center. Have a Chester Watson. It's the only deal that really made sense. Oh, so Jason Tatum ended up as a Boston Celtic after all. I guess I can only be so upset that he's not going to be on my team in this timeline, but there you go. The top 10 for this particular draft, because this fucking game didn't save. But again, we're still going to deal with it. We're going to deal with it. We're going to make the best of it. For you guys, Chester Watson was someone who was just drafted. To be honest, he's not that bad, though. He's not that bad. And of course, I didn't make a single draft pick because no Jason Tatum for me. Ish Smith, dirt cheap, that's fine. Stanley Johnson, dirt cheap, that's fine. And for you guys, it was a pickup on everybody last time out. So there's that. But yeah, Kevin Durant immediately opts out, even though he was with the Warriors until 2019. We know Steph Curry's going to be a free agent as well. Like, good Lord, 2K. Good Lord. We have a brand new era, but also everything about it is immediately going to fall apart. GG. Incredible. Incredible. Tremendous. All right. So in terms of free agency, it's so stupid. But I want to see how it plays out, honestly. I want to see how the Curry era plays out. We'll see. They might both stay with the Warriors. Hopefully they do. It's just really, really silly. So for me, the only people I have to worry about are Caldwell Pope and Reggie Bullock. I don't think I want to sign Kentavious Caldwell Pope to $15 million. He's a 78 at 24 years old. I just brought in Chris Middleton via trade. I don't I don't think I want to sign him to that much money. That is a lot of money. I'm good with letting him go. And then for you guys, the only guy to worry about was Jarnell Stokes, which, whatever. He's not worth it. Daniel, I talked about it out of the gates. We're not going to have enough time to really do as much in career mode as I'd want to do. So it's just easier to be like, okay, we'll revisit it down the road. But I'm going to be missing some time this week. So there's that. Chat, you guys have $31.78 million in cap room. With this current point guard situation, right? I mean, Jameer Nelson's 35 years old. Bamodia and Jamal Murray at point guard, neither of whom have a crazy potential. You got Gary Harris and Malik Beasley at shooting guard. Forward now, Wilson Chandler and Jonathan Isaac. Power forward, I mean, you got a decent option in Hernan Gomez, but no clear path to get him there. And obviously at center, you have Nikola Jokic. You don't have to do too much. But realistically, you could make an offer for pretty much anybody that is out there. Technically, it's still the Curry era. Well, that's true. It is technically still the Curry era. It just might not be with Golden State. Just might not be with Golden State. You guys literally have the run here of going after whoever the hell you wanted based off the cap space that you have. That's the question. Is there anybody that you want? I mean, realistically, you don't need Pau Gasol, right? And the top shooting guard's Dwayne Wade. So let's put this to a vote. Let's put this to a vote. A regular what do? You can save money. You can go for a point guard like Curry or Paul. You can go for a forward like Kevin Durant or Gordon Hayward. You can go for a power forward like Blake Griffin, Paul Millsap, or Danilo Gallinari, who you guys traded away. You have options. Let's throw that to a vote. See what you guys think. Let's see what you think. Again, in terms of the roster needs, not really. It's just, hey, you got the money to spend. Do you want to spend it and try to boost up the team that much further? That is the situation at the time is, hey, can you win quickly? And I figured, like I said, why not go back and see if you guys can win quickly? Given that, let's see, if I didn't miss the past 2 days because of the whole situation with the dog and my schedule getting flipped because of it, we probably would be on FC career mode. But I have tonight and the next 2 nights, and then I am gone for 4 to 5 days. So, best to just stick with the basketball for now. As Chad is tied that. Okay, well, you're not going to be saving money. You are going to be throwing out an offer to somebody. So, will it be Steph Curry, Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, or Gordon Hayward that you guys want to target here? And we'll see what you think. One more vote as chat decides what direction they want to go. One more vote. Will the Curry era be about Steph in Denver? For God's sake. I'm ready to lose. I'm ready to lose badly as well. Not getting Jason Tatum in the lottery. I mean, oof. But I'm here for it. NHL 25 when you come back, yes. Indeed, indeed. Does this mean you're going to miss the start of NHL? Kinda, sort of. Kinda, sort of. I'll have more information for you soon. So for you guys here, and the staff option, obviously you're going to want to pretty much go for as close to a max interest option as you can. Realistically, you only have the $32 million to spend. Like, technically, it'll let you go over the cap. Technically? Will it let you offer this and just max interest it? No. So, I mean, that's the offer right there, unless you guys wanted a no-trade clause to give him near full value. That is the option right there. Backload it. You could backload it, too. So the only way for you guys to get a max interest offer are the parameters set right there. Let me know. Does anybody want to say, no, absolutely not, in a serious way, because I know chat loves to troll? Is this the offer that you're sending to Steph Curry to try to win this era 2 seasons in? Sure it would. Whoops. Pretty sure it would be 2 seasons in. All right. Chat's got the offer out to Steph. I don't have the money to spend. Send an offer to Durant too. Nope. You can only target one of them. Curry was the choice. Can you see the other offers that he has? He's got a max interest offer from the Bulls and a max interest offer from you guys. They're offering him a little bit more money. So time will tell. The difference is you're offering an NTC. They are not. So let's see. For the Pistons, let's drop Caldwell Pope. I just need to free up as much cap space as I can for you guys. Announcing the rights to Jarnell Stokes. Good. Steph Curry has signed with the Bulls, so chat's big swing is ultimately a miss. Again, you can only target one free agent. If they don't sign, you're SOL. So a no Steph Curry for chat's Nuggets. I love how it's giving me the freaking tutorial stuff like I haven't seen it. Well, Steph accepted the Bulls offer, but now he's back out there. Interesting. You know, I'll be nice and say chat can throw the same offer back out there. He's actually looking for even less money now. Maybe I won't be nice. How is it that he's looking for even less money now? That's crazy. Do I want to be nice? Because technically chat swung and missed. Do I want to be nice? Do I want to be nice? Warrior, thank you for the 73, by the way. I appreciate it. Oh, man, I technically don't have to be nice. Chat's been pretty rude to me throughout this entire run. Pretty damn rude. Pretty damn rude. Technically, we're targeting the same free agent. That's true. But technically, he already said no. Technically, would 5 gifted subs convince me? Perhaps. Perhaps. I'm just saying, chat's been pretty rude. Chat's been pretty rude. You know what they say about karma. Eventually it comes back around. I don't know. I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? How do we always manage to break the game? Oh, this game doesn't need any help to be broken, though. This game doesn't need any help to be broken. It's perfectly capable of that on its own. Perfectly capable. Many of us said nuke for cap space. That didn't happen. No, shits and giggles, I'll be nice. Why not? Why not? I'll be nice. Eye patch with the 5 gifted. Well, there you go. I really will be nice now. So what is a max interest offer? Right there, I mean, 28.6 mil. 4 years. I mean, shit, you can pay him a little bit more to... Actually, I guess backloading would make sense.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the
contract in the future. I mean, there you go. We'll see if he accepts this one.
Taste the biscuit.
For even less money than it would have been otherwise. Which is kind of nuts. Let's see if you're successful the second time around. So far, the answer's no, and this time he goes to Brooklyn. Well, there you go. He really didn't want to go to Denver. Like, really didn't want to go to Denver. So, there you go. Nothing either of us can do this time out. Technically, we both could sign somebody for dirt fucking cheap. Well, then again, I can. You guys targeted somebody else. The question is, though, am I actually going to have anybody? Steph to Brooklyn, though. Great news for me. Now I get to deal with him. That's awesome. Is there anybody I can actually afford here? What a goatee on Kirk Tinsley. Durant went back. Well, one of them had to. Fucking one of them had to. I just need to look for a rando who might be able to turn into something. All right, randos. What do we got? Connor Lawson, 19 and a 73. Yeah, why not? That'll be my one target. Connor Lawson. God, you want a lot of money. Why do you want so much money, my man? What can I sign you for? Hey, you know, that's not too bad. Why do G Leaguers want so much? I have no idea. But they do. That was a really weird, like, snap to full interest. Well, that's going to be my one target this offseason is Connor Lawson, who does accept. I'll take it. In terms of player progression, for my Pistons, Andre Drummond, Chris Middleton, each up by 1. God, I wish I got Jason Tatum, but again, the save did not carry over for some reason. Just to fucking spite me. Jokic is up to a 91. Jamal Murray's up to an 80. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I knew if we came back to this, I'd end up going 0-5 through the eras. But that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. Who doesn't want to go 0 for 5? You know? See if we can find a good 2018 draft class here. Let's see. All right. Any action? What's going on? Let's see. Okay, I mean, this is a fairly popular deal. Do I trust the old Huffs Hoops? Actually, a lot of files for 2018. Got the Himafei Mozgov. What a tremendous username. Awesome. Well, back to the top then. I mean, we'll just go with paid nuisance, I suppose. I do suppose. So I'm ready to get my ass kicked again here. As Chats Nuggets are number 9 in the preseason power rankings. And I am a bottom 5 team. You love to see it. In terms of the old mock draft big boards, of course, DeAndre Ayton, Luka Doncic is in this draft. Trae Young's in this draft. I mean, you know. Shea projected at 15th currently. I doubt that'll hold. This will be an interesting one. Because I should have Jason Tatum. But looking at Chat's roster here, Jamal Murray, Emmanuel Mudiay, and Jameer Nelson. Again, it's still not giving us the G League option, which is really weird. At shooting guard, Gary Harris and Malik Beasley. Forwards, Wilson Chandler, Jonathan Isaac. Shout out to Schizoid for the 46 months.
Jeez.
Schizoid, thank you for that. Thank you for that. See your power forwards. Then at centers, Jokic, Nurkic, and Chester Watson. So Chad's looking pretty good. Chad is looking pretty damn good. In terms of the team, I know Jokic is untouchable. Anybody else? I mean, there's some calls. Lethal, what's going on? What's up? I mean, outside of like trying to absolutely get rid of Jameer Nelson, and like Wilson Chandler, who's 30. Any disagreements to just trying to nuke the old guys out of town? Not literally using the nuke, but any disagreements on how that block is currently set up? Murray to untouchable. And again, in terms of draft picks, you do have Brooklyn's first round pick this year, but they just signed Steph Curry. So, can you take down the Warriors? We sure can, because they blew up after 1 year. Our pick on the block, keep the picks. Well, those will equal each other out. All right, looks like we might just leave it at that. The lineup for this season with old Mike Malone is Murray, Harris, Chandler, Amir Johnson, and Jokic. Obviously, certain trades going through would be pretty beneficial to the team. For my Pistons, Ish Smith. God, this team. Oh, this team is tragic. Freaking brought in Chris Middleton. I'm going to try to flip him. Oh, boy. There's a Jason Tatum-sized hole in this roster. I'll tell you what. Whew. Well, this is going to be a rough year. And the funny thing is, I don't think anybody's going to be on the untouchable list except for my own first round pick. Definitely not getting rid of that. Let's see if we can get rid of the olds. Let's see if we can get rid of the olds primarily. You gotta go, fellas. I'm quite ageist, as Crash Andrews can tell you. Sorry, Crash. I just need to throw hands towards somebody. Oh, boy. That is one of the starting fives of all time. Jesus. Alrighty. Well, this isn't going to end well for me. We know this. People were asking about whether or not Brooklyn even needed a point guard. No, because they had Jeremy Lin. Steph Curry and his band of merry men. Holy shit. Why would you sign in Brooklyn? Jesus. So that is the current situation. Again, it really does suck that there was no fucking autosave for some reason when we went through this the other night, but it is what it is. And we move on. We move on as we do. Shout out to Mo Bamba. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's move on. Like I said, I think we got enough time to, as the Pistons get an offer, I think we got enough time to go through at the very least this era, if not another one over the next couple nights. Not quite enough to make significant process in an FC career mode. Tobias Harris, who is only 25 years old. Oh, Hazonia. I mean, 22. 3 years younger, barely worse, and then a random DJ Augustine to try to flip. Honestly, I don't hate this. I feel like I should, but I don't. I have a hockey pool in 5 minutes. First overall pick. Who do I take? Justin Abdelkader. 22B and a 76. 25. Yeah. No, Yeah, I'm taking this. Thank you, Orlando. Thank you, Orlando. Save me some money. How the hell am I winning basketball games? How is that possible? Well, I'll certainly be taking this as well. Ish Smith in a second-round pick in 2021 for the Suns' first-rounder in 2022. And Doug Todd, because every team needs a good Doug. So, basically Ish Smith for a first. Yes, please. Yes, please. Give me your trades. Give me your sick and your poor. For you guys, Vonleh for a first. Really no reason to not take this. I mean, Noah's not bad. 22.75 and a C+ potential. But at power forward, you already have Juancho Hernan Gomez. Better potential. Very similar player. There's pretty much no reason to not cash out on Vonleh at this stage, you know? Get you a first-round pick. Any disagreements? I really don't see why you guys wouldn't, but it is your team, so, you know. Make it happen. It's all good. All right. There you go. Future first-rounder from Utah for Chat Nuggets. Actually, here, just as a reminder, we'll do that and pin this particular message as you guys get another first-round pick offered. Wilson Chandler. You would have to take on the pretty rough contract, though, of Luol Deng, who's only 32. I would personally turn that down. I don't think that's enough necessarily. Shout out to Warrior for the gift, by the way. That is too much money to take on for just one first round pick. Clearly. Oof. That's a declined trade right there. God damn, they were really trying to just be like, don't look at his contract. For the Nugs, we need you to sign a scrub-a-dub-dub to fill out the roster. A scrub-a-dub-dub. How many? It didn't say. Only one went through if you were trying for more. Oh, let's see. Trade offer for you guys here. Gary Harrison a second for Tyus Jones and Adrian Payne. Harris 23, 80 overall and a B. Jones 77 overall, 21 and an A. That's not bad. And Payne's 26-year-old power forward is not going to get that much better. I mean, a point guard right now, though, the problem is you got Jamal Murray. Doesn't really make sense. Doesn't make sense to take that deal. Yeah, I mean, it would just be clogging up the point guard situation. So no real reason to progress. Stan Johnson in the second for Kevon Looney. 21B and a 75. 21B minus and a 74. So that's going to be a no. That's going to be a no. How the hell is my team hovering around 500? They should be so much worse than this. So much worse. Damn, maybe I should nuke. Maybe. Trade offer for the Pistons. Stanley Johnson and Doug Todd for TJ Warren. And 21B and a 75. 24B minus and a 79. Warrior with another gifted.
Taste the biscuit.
Make it 2.
Taste the
I'm gonna say no to that.
of the biscuit.
Why not one more? Why not indeed? Thank you for that. You ready to catch some Mariners playoff baseball? Okay, maybe not playoff baseball, but I'll see you in Seattle when they take on the Oakland Athletics. I mean, Chad, how could you turn this down? Yusef Nurkic and Brad Montgomery for Seth Curry. You can get a Curry after all. And Shelvin Mack. Got the Herd fam for the two good as well. This is far too kind tonight. Again, Nurkic, not a bad center at all. Is stuck behind Nikola Jokic. But Seth is 27. And Mac is also 20. There was no reason to do that at all. At all. Like, trading Nurkic, sure, but trading it for that combination would make 0 sense. Zero sense. Rather, I'm in Pittsburgh at the moment. Well, you fly back to Washington, damn it. Let's see, for me, Chris Middleton and Doug Todd. Again, Middleton, 2683 and a B+. Kennard, 2176 and a B+. And Gerald Henderson Jr. I mean, I get younger with Kennard. I was honestly thinking I'd try to flip Middleton. I didn't think this would be the particular deal. But no, thankfully. Is Luke Kennard the guy to get? Is Luke Kennard the guy to get for Chris Middleton? Is Luke Kennard the guy? He can shoot, but I'm going to say no. I don't think he's the guy. Although I might regret not taking that because I don't really want to use a nuke this early, but we'll see. Trade offer. The Hazonia. 22 being a 77 with Tyson Chandler's horrific contract for Terrence Ross and Fred VanVleet. Oh, man. I got to say no to that, too. That just isn't it. I mean, we'll think about it. I'll think about it. All right, dude, how the hell am I in a playoff spot right now? Andre Drummond is killing me. Absolutely killing me. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. All right. Middleton for Drew Holiday. Okay, I will consider that. Middleton, 2683 and a B+. Holiday, 2786 and an A. I mean, Drew Holiday is better than Chris Middleton. He's only a year older. It's interesting that he has the value that he does. I don't really want to get rid of Ellenson, though. So I'm going to say no to that, too. I might really end up regretting these rejected offers. We'll see. Middleton for Hassan Whiteside, who is 28. Doesn't really line up with our timeline here in Detroit. Got to say no to that as well. I'm going to have to use my damn nuke, aren't I? Hazonia. Brandon Jennings, who was 28. No. Everyone's trying to just rob me of my young talent, and I don't like it. The Pistons will not be victims. Damn it. Oh, don't try to trade me, Shabazz. 26 in a second. Jesus Christ. There is just no respect at all for me as a GM anymore. Even by the AI, they're like, he'll fucking accept these deals. So Chat's Nuggets currently at 28 and 25, 7th in the West. Really no reason to be like, hey, let's blow it up one way or another. Like it's a young team that's continuing to develop, and they're not quite there yet in terms of adding to, put the nail in the coffin this time out. For myself, I was going to use my nuke until Chris Middleton was hurt. So no nuke for me. I was going to use it, but if I can't get rid of Chris Middleton, there's no reason to use it. So, no nuke for me. No nuke for me. Jigsy, we sim a lot more than we play. A lot more. All right, well, we'll see what happens then. We'll see what happens. We march, we move. No reason for either side to use a nuke at this stage. How's the gameplay? I still haven't played a single second of this in terms of actually playing it. I will tell you, watching the AI is like being fucking waterboarded. So that's fun. AI versus AI gameplay is horrific. Meg a little bit better, but that's not saying a ton, unfortunately. Let's see. In terms of contract extensions, either of us have anything to worry about? Didn't I let go of Reggie Bullock? The AI just signed him back anyway? That's insane. I got no reason to bring back Aaron Baines. For Chats Nuggets, you'll have no reason to bring back Jameer Nelson. Harris is on a rookie deal. Montgomery's random filler. No reason for you guys to bring back Amir Johnson. Nurkic will still be on the rookie scale. Okay. Well, the big question now is whether or not both of our teams make the playoffs. I certainly hope that I don't, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, for anybody that missed it, like I said, we were going to be back on FC Manager mode, but because I missed the last 2 nights and I'm going to be missing some time in the upcoming week, we're not going to have time to really get as much done in that game as I'd like to before NHL kind of takes center stage. So decided to hold off on that and figured we go back on this so you guys can, again, win another era and move to 5-0 and continue to kick my ass. And I'm going to be missing some time in this upcoming week as well, so it all just kind of works out. James Harden wins the MVP award in 2018. Jesus Christ, hell of a season. Your rookie of the year is Alonzo Ball. I totally forgot those Suns jerseys existed. I don't hate them. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. 6th player of the year goes to Will Barton in Portland. Defensive player of the year goes to the Greek Freak. What was that accent? I do not know. Most improved, Dorian Prince in Atlanta. Coach of the year, Todd James in Boston. Executive of the year, Ryan Johnson in Utah, of Utah Hockey Club fame. First team All-NBA is Harden, Westbrook, Giannis, LeBron, and Karl Anthony Towns. Your all-defensive team is Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, Russell Westbrook, and Avery Bradley. And the all-rookie team, Lonzo Ball. Oh my God, Jason Tatum didn't make the all-rookie team. Justin Patton, De'Aaron Fox, Dennis Smith Jr., and Connor Lawson. Flippity, I did. In terms of the playoffs, no playoffs for Chat's Nuggets, but my Pistons are the 6th seed. Oh my God. This team can't even lose properly. Hence why I was going to use the nuke. What a spot to be in. Isn't it Ryan Smith? It is. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, for me, it was Chris Middleton and Andre Drummond putting in work. Mario Hezonja and Connor Lawson, who I just randomly signed. How the hell did this team do this? We got old man Tyson Chandler still bringing down rebounds. I got a point guard averaging 6 rebounds a game. Jesus Christ. And for Chat this year, it was still all about Nikola Jokic, although Jamal Murray had a pretty good year. Again, it was mostly about player development this season for Chat yet again. So no playoffs for the Nuggets, and my Pistons have made it. By the way, Steph Curry and the Brooklyn Nets did not do very well. They are in the playoffs, though, in 7th, taking on Toronto. Well, let's get this shit show over with quickly. And, running with 9 might still make sense. I don't know. It might. And again, that just means a lot of the big men get to play. You know what? Boy, I'm running with Isaiah Whitehead as my starting point guard. What a playoff team this is. What a playoff team this is. This is going to be over fucking fast. I'm not even going to be like, hey, let's talk about could this be the run? No, I'm about to get stomped. Because in the first round, I drew the Cavaliers, who have 17 point guards, led by World B Flat and Rajon Rondo. Shooting guard Jordan Clarkson, LeBron at forward, Kevin Love at power forward. That's for the last era. You bastard. And Tristan Thompson at center. I'm going to die. This is quite the mismatch. Mismatch. Reaver, I'm not sure. I'm going to check in with the others and see what's up. Game number 1 goes to Cleveland, 141-89. I can't even get my teams to tank properly anymore. Okay, we got to look at the box score for a game that bad. Dude, Jordan Clarkson dropped 33 on me. I should have to fold the franchise. Jesus Christ. I should have to fold the franchise. That's insane. Well, that's unfortunate. Game number 2 goes to Cleveland, 122-108. Let's just get this over with. Game number 3 actually goes to Detroit, 123-122. I had 5 players put up at least 20 points. That is insane. Oh, we won a playoff game before chat did in this timeline. That's insane. Cleveland takes game 4, 112-99. Let's just get this over with. Yep, the Cavaliers win in 5. The gentleman's sweep. A disastrous calendar year for the Pistons. No autosave means no Jason Tatum. And then we make the playoffs and get gentlemen's swept by LeBron and Cleveland. Second round is San Antonio, Houston, Utah, Portland, Boston, Milwaukee, Toronto, and Cleveland. What year is it? 2018. Portland, Houston, Boston, Toronto in your conference final. It will be Boston and Houston for the 2018 NBA final. Rockets with James Harden, Clint Acapella, Eric Gordon, and injured Patrick Beverly. And the Celtics, of course, ended up with Jason Tatum, funny enough. But Isaiah Thomas, of course, we know how ridiculous he is in this game. Al Horford, Jay Crowder, Avery Bradley, Danilo Gallinari, and Yi Jianlian, the GOATs. Let's see. The Boston Celtics, your 2018 NBA champions, but James Harden is still Finals MVP despite the loss. Well, there you go. The Boston Celtics with a sweep of the Houston Rockets in the 2018 NBA Final. I want to see what those NBA Final stats look like for Boston. Why is Isaiah Thomas such a fucking cheat code in this game? I mean, Avery Bradley killed it too, but like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Isaiah Thomas is the actual GOAT in this timeline. It's insane. Sad day as we have to relive the retirement of Dirk Nowitzki. And Paul once shit himself, Pierce. Zach Randolph, Tony Parker. Ron Artest is gone. What a terrible day to have eyes, to have to look at these retirements. You hate to see it. Oh, you hate to see it. Unbelievable. Hall of Fame inductees Dirk, D. Wade, and Paul Pierce. I mean, yeah. Accurate. Jersey retirements, Jesus Christ. Also accurate, in fairness. Couldn't disagree with any of those. That's for sure. Historic changes. The shot clock reset to partial duration when possession remains with the same team. Did it not save correct. So yeah, no Jason Tatum for me. And obviously, uniform logo changes. You guys, though, get the wholesale change. Fully leaving behind the Carmelo Anthony era branding for the Nuggets. That'll bring us to the draft lottery, where Chat's Nuggets have the 14th pick, a 0.5% chance at success. So I imagine we'll find out pretty quickly who the first overall pick belongs to, because Chat will be selecting 14th. So the 2018 NBA draft lottery, this is the result, with the Atlanta Hawks winning. Of the Magic and Suns rounding out the top three. Chat's Nuggets select 14th, 16th, and 28th, while my Pistons have the 17th overall pick. Fair enough. That does bring us to the 2018 drafts. And we here in Detroit have to consider something. Is it worth pulling the trigger on the nuke here? And I'm thinking it might be, only because I have some fucking horrific contracts. Granted, Chandler and Boban are up at the end of the year. They are up at the end of the year. So was Middleton. But DJ Augustine's making $7.25 for 2 more seasons. I don't have the most to be able to deal. Especially, too, because I got some guys on expiring contracts. At the draft value is low. True. But I'm also thinking about what could be available in free agency. And wanting to actually be able to make a play. Given that Chat just had 2 kicks at the can for fucking Steph Curry. It's a tough call.